Set up. Got here bright and early and got a good parking space. There's the art gallery over there. Pepper's in the car waiting, so now I'm gonna set my stuff up. Well, I'm getting neighbors. I'm getting set up. Now I gotta get my paintings out. Well, people are starting to pile in. I don't see a whole lot of artist stuff. Mainly just knickknacks. This lady sells honey next to me. I got my stuff set up. Got my sign out. It's over there. Pepper's being a good boy. You being a good boy, Pepper? You like coming to the art show?
Yeah, it's nice being outside, Mom, but I really thought we were going to the dog park. I'd really like to play with some other dogs. But you know what? At least we're not around the cats today. That's a good thing. Hey, Mom, did you see the lady next to you selling dog treats? Do you think if I went and begged over there, she'd give me some? Did you bring cookies, Mom?
I think I was the first or second one here this morning. So I have my setup. I think the only one making money here is Mimi with her burritos, and they are excellent. You want to be on my YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, that always does. Oh my God!
I don't have that many views.
Yeah, but I do have my Square on my phone.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Been
Square.
working. Yeah.
You know how to work that one?
Yeah.
It looks pretty easy.
Yeah, but I got a new system that I thought would be better.
What is it? What's it called?
I got it on Amazon. It's a Square thing that you swipe your card through, and I don't know why.
I just have a tap or an input on mine. I didn't want an extra thing to hook onto my phone.
Yeah, well.
So she sells burritos, and she has the veggie ones. So I'm going to come back and go get my veggie burrito.
You're doing it on your, okay.
Yeah. Do you have a name for your booth?
Mimi's.
Mimi's.
Yes.
Mimi's Burritos.
Yes.
Beautiful. It's yours.
Thank you.
All the necklaces. Another artist, probably a real one. I'm a pretend artist.
Oh, I don't think there's any such thing as.
I'm a Bob Ross University grad.
Listen, if it makes you happy.
It'll make me happy if I can sell a few to pay for the supplies I bought.
A little bit of everything. Jewelry.
Let me pull it down so that people.
And tea towels.
I'm gonna move over there. Over the shade. Thanks.
Pepper's gonna poo. You gonna poo, Pepper? Is this the Border Patrol? Oh, you're the sheriff?
Sheriff.
Never seen your uniform before. I'm used to California and Florida uniforms.
Oh,
You have desert-looking uniforms.
what are these?
So tell me, I'm just learning that they closed the border. Does that mean there's a whole bunch of illegals headed this way?
Basically, all they have to do is just get across the border. Just saw a bus go by. They just pick them up on a bus and
So they basically ship them out.
take them wherever
They don't bring
wanna-
them here.
Wherever they want to go, yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully that'll change after November. If it doesn't, I'm going to Canada. It's no better there, though.
Where?
Canada, but it's no better there.
Oh, yeah.
They're worse.
I live up by.
So the sheriff lives in the Greenway Mansion up by me.
Well, what volunteer sheriff and stuff there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're a
us-
volunteer?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. And you too can be too.
what now?
You can also be a volunteer.
Really?
sheriff. We're always looking for.
Can I carry a gun and a badge and all that?
No, we don't get to do that.
I have a rubber bullet gun.
Do you really? No.
Yeah, we just got it. It looks like a real one.
Yeah.
So I figured it would scare people.
Well, sometimes it gets you in trouble too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
So what do I have to do to be a volunteer sheriff? Or-
Just go through a background check,
Yeah?
and they like you to put in about 10 hours a month.
What do you do? Just drive around?
Oh, we do a lot of stuff.
You got a patrol car I can drive?
Yep, that's
Oh,
one of
really?
ours right there, and we also have 2 other patrol cars. One of them's almost brand new.
Really?
Yeah, we own our own patrol car.
What happens if a call comes in?
Only if we have to go. The sheriff deputies come first, and if something happens, like with us, and we need someone's giving us a bad time or something, we just call a deputy.
But you do respond to calls?
No,
No?
let the deputies respond to the calls. What we do is go around. We do like things like Are You All Right? We have a computer program
Okay.
that if you want somebody to check on
Welfare
you, you're all by
checks, okay,
yourself,
yeah.
it'll call you every morning at whatever time you want. If you don't pick up, sheriff comes and visits you and find out, are you all right?
Okay.
We also do code 9s, what they call code 9s. It's free. You go out there and if you want us to go and check your house here and stuff like that, we'll do it once a week. for
Oh,
free.
okay. That's cool.
Just make sure nobody's broken into it.
That's good.
Yep.
Cool. So, if there was somebody unruly in the park, what would you be authorized to do about it?
Shoot 'em.
No, seriously, if I'm the sheriff and I'm milling about here and there's a drunk knocking over displays, what would I have to do?
You would talk to me and I would call a deputy.
Okay.
The deputy would show up.
Okay, so I wouldn't get involved.
We're not allowed to get involved.
Really?
Yep.
I couldn't walk over to him and tell him to knock it off?
They might knock you off.
Yeah. Okay. Can I carry my rubber bullet gun with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Carry it all you want. I can't though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not when I'm the sheriff.
You're not allowed to carry a gun that shoots rubber bullets?
Nope.
I mean, those aren't, you don't have to. What do you think?
Everybody in Aho gets a prison. It's always been that way
Really?
since the 20s.
What do you think, people? Should I be a volunteer sheriff? Can you see me with a badge?
And especially
That'd be
women.
fun.
We really like it.
Oh, I'm so glad I brought my zero gravity chair. My back is killing me already. Gotta have my coffee. I'm tired. I hope I sell something. Just anything. Even a $20 painting would help justify the expense of paint, canvases and frames and mats. I had a lot of that stuff, but I had to order more, so I need to sell a few things. I put the pickup truck one on eBay for a high price, or make an offer, so we'll see. I usually I've sold half a dozen paintings on eBay. Are you wanted? That's what I ask everybody.
Yeah. So,
So you want to buy a painting?
are
You need
you
a
selling
painting?
paintings?
Yeah. All my
Oh,
paintings.
for, are these you?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Candace. Candy's
okay.
I have a YouTube channel. You're going to be famous on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Nice. Are you an auto person?
No, I'm just here for the winter.
Oh, okay.
I like your walking stick. Where'd you get that?
There, too.
They aren't handmade.
Three Nations. I'm sure this is. It didn't have a tip, but you get a little tip up at Olson's in the hardware section
Yeah.
if you want a tip. And if you buy them, walking sticks,
I have hiking sticks, but they're
Well,
aluminum or whatever.
they're like $30 to $60. They
Really?
might have some over under the arches, but people make them all the time out of hardwood.
Well, it's a fashion statement. It's cool.
Well, thank you. I do it in case I need to lean.
It matches your sweater.
Or for rattlesnakes, and I trip a lot. So
Well, I have
you've
back
got an
issues.
extra-
I can't stand for long, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a lot of good story. I was there. We go, like I said, we go on times like everybody used to cook meat in the parks.
Oh,
Raise
you
your own,
barbecue. Okay.
Barbecue and stuff. I don't know how to explain myself that good in time.
Did you stay there all like for a
No,
season?
No, we just went in there for a day.
Oh, really?
That's all.
So then, where did you live when you
Well,
just
we
went there?
came back from there and I live over in
Oh, you.
Riverside, San Bernardino area.
Yeah.
High Crow.
You know what I really love up there? I love Running Springs. It's at the top of the 330 and it's close to Lake Arrowhead. It's down the road from Big Bear. Did you go up to 330 to get to?
I never been in there. No, in that side.
Running Springs is a nice little town. It's like Ajo.
In summertime, I've only been fly stop in that area, you know.
Are you here for the summer?
I'm here all the time
Okay.
mostly, but this time I'm going to take a little bit of time, probably in February. I probably go to Michoacan. I have a little stop over there that
Where?
I need to do. Michoacan. That's where I'm from, Michoacan, Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So that's Michigan.
They-
If it's from Michigan, it's good, it's legal.
They closed the border
I
though.
want to go now.
They closed the border though.
Yeah, they did close the border.
I wanted to go. I've never been to Mexico and I have a passport. And I wanted to go visit one day at least.
But one day you don't have enough time. You have to put more.
Well, how do you
time.
get there if they close the border? Where's the next border?
Well, you go to San Luis, you go to Algodones, you go to Nogales. It's only this border in here in
Yeah.
Louisville that is closed.
Okay.
And I hope that they keep the rest open. But most of the time when I go to Michoacan, I go to Mexicali and I fly from there to Guadalajara. And then from there I go on the bus to where I
I've never been to Mexico.
Oh,
I'm afraid of the cartels. Aren't there cartel issues in Mexico?
they talk a lot.
They say
Well,
the police shake you down. If you're out after dark and they stop you, they'll shake you down for everything you own.
I was there
You know?
probably 7-8 months ago. We went with my nephew in the nighttime really to the spots where it is supposed to be. All the time that I was there, nothing.
No
Nothing
crime?
at all, no crime at all. Well, you know, sometimes we have a car accident and, you know, some people doing little bit of stuff up there. Some ones they disagree, some ones they don't pay the cash. Then they have to do what they do. But I don't have no problem with cartels. I mean, it's
You just have to be careful.
thinking that it's going to be there. I just go the places that I wanted to be. I go walking. I have a sisters over there, family, a lot of family. So we go places and nothing was any place.
Sprinter.
One slide. Yeah, the Mercedes.
Oh, really? Oh,
It's fancy.
Oh,
but
yeah, my cousin has one. She paid 6 figures for hers. She got a raised top, and I can't stand the thing. I would get claustrophobic, but she loves it. She just travels around, and if she comes to your house, she sleeps in it. She doesn't sleep in your house.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Mine's a full wall slide, so I got space in there.
So it looks like the Amazon.
It's a Class C.
It looks like
Yeah,
the
it's-
Amazon truck.
It's bigger. Yeah, it looks like a full size Class C RV.
Oh, okay.
It's just on
I
the
wanted a
Mercedes
Class C.
or chassis.
I
It's just
didn't
the
have any
largest one.
choices. I didn't have people to haul me around to look, so I went to the Palm Beach RV. I was in Palm Beach County,
Okay.
and it was in my price, but it's perfect for me. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
2 slides, 30 feet. It's great. I love it.
I
Couldn't
just had mine lifted because I just came down from Alaska and I wanted it to be able to go on like to Dalton and. some
you
of
had it
those-
lifted?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I had new suspension. Spent $8,000 and
Oh,
put
wow.
suspension in it. Raised it 5 inches basically.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So I can get place like I'm up on the scenic right now loop, and the hill that I drove.
Where, by the
up-
hospital?
Huh?
By the hospital?
I'm on the other side of the mountain.
Because I'm by the hospital. In one of those houses. I have a full hookup at one of those houses.
Okay. Yeah. No,
So-
I'm farther. I'm about a mile or 2 miles.
But it's on that road?
It's on that road.
I'll have
on
to
the
drive
scenic-
that road. I've only been here 3 weeks, so.
Okay.
I've been painting, so I need to get out and see
It's a
things.
nice scenic drive. You need to do it.
A lot of people walk.
Yeah,
I see
and
a lot of people walking it.
I hear them walking every
I
morning.
have a drone. I want to go over to the hospital and get some drone footage, but I've only used it once. I'm
I still
afraid.
haven't flown mine yet.
I'm afraid I'm going to crash it, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah. Well,
How far are we from Pipe Organ Pipe Park?
we're 10 miles to wide and another 30 miles.
So how long does it take to get there?
39 from here.
How long does
Okay.
it take to get there?
Well, it's a good, I don't know,
An hour?
45 minutes? No, not quite.
Well, you know, when I map quested it, it said 3 hours but 60 miles. And I thought, that can't be right.
No, like they said, I thought it was about 30 miles from Y, but that's about right.
I want to go get some good pictures.
85 goes right through it.
Well, it's pushing noon. I think I'm going to pack up. I spent $11, $5 to set up and $6 for a burrito. And I didn't sell one painting, so I guess it's eBay again. I don't know if I'm going to do this again. I don't foresee anyone buying. You know, people buy the cookies and the food and maybe a cheap trinket. But I don't foresee this being a big artist community. We'll see. I think the problem is we're too far from civilization. I mean, Ajo has what, 1,000 people in it? 500 maybe off season. So what we have is retiree snowbirds, a lot of them in RVs, and they don't have room for paintings. So I need a demographic where there's a mix of people, with younger people who are decorating, and I figured that was the situation here. It's just too small of a town. You're not going to get people driving from Phoenix or Tucson a couple hours to get here. If we were like within 40 minutes of a city, then maybe. But this is all a bunch of locals, and it's fun. And I enjoy being here, but it's a lot of work. I have my arthritis and my back issues to load all this stuff up. Of course, I can keep a lot of it in the car now. So I don't know. It's been fun. Well, I didn't make any money and I spent $11. But one neat thing that really makes me happy. The other day I was thinking, I don't buy sugar products, but I thought, you know, it'd be nice to have some honey around. You know, in case I want some honey toast or something. And the lady next to me was selling flavored honey that she gets on this farm. And I got peach honey, a jar of it. I traded her a painting. So I'm really excited about that. I got some peach honey. Now I know where to go when I want to buy honey. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pickup truck parked up there in that sort of like a lane that goes to nowhere. It goes by the pit, but you can't get in the pit. So it's just the road that, you know, it's a driveway basically for the pit, the copper pit. And I went out about 15 minutes ago and got the mail and let the dog do his duty. And I thought I heard someone like yell something. And so I start looking around and I see this truck up there. I didn't know if it was coming from the truck or what. And so I'm watching TV and I can hear some music or something. I don't think we're near a school stadium or whatever, because I used to hear that when I would park near or live near a school. So So I think the music's coming from that truck, which means he must be playing it pretty loud if I can hear it down here. So that's really creepy. So if I wind up dead, it's someone with a white pickup truck. What do you think, Ruby? Is that the boogeyman in a white truck? Can you hear? The neighbor's cat is out over here, and I'm trying to sneak in and get my camera so I can take a picture of Laura's foot with it. Adorable. What do you think, baby kitties? Are you in love? Huh? Be nice. Be nice, kitties. Be nice. Welcome to our happy home, but I guess that doesn't include birds because they got a big one today. I don't know what it was. It breaks my heart when they catch things, but Gary's a hunter and he's proud. He brings it to me. I think it was a pigeon or a big dove or something. It was big.